Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Isak. Akanji, quality ball. Owen. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played. Menu. Jones. Takes the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai. And it's Owen. Diouf. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Shot, surely! Menu. Now it's Isak. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Isak! And needless to say, that deserved better.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Ødegaard tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Jones, and the counter is on. Now it's Isak. Ødegaard. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, this looks sharp. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Nistelrooy! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And now they can... Ødegaard! And one more try! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Akanji gathers from the goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! And he's found the net! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Manchester United are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Owen. Menu. Jones. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! That is remarkable! all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Liverpool really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. And now they can clear their lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Mainu. And he's cut it out. And he thumps it clear. Mainu. Isak receives, tries one from range. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Isak is offering a right smile there.
That's a decent clearance. And the referee has blown for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Isak. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been cleared. And that was nowhere near his best. That's really well manoeuvred. Havertz makes the interception. That's destined for the flank. Oh, no joy this time. Ake. Ball is over the line. And it's Ødegaard. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Takes a shot! That's another chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
Goes for the shot! Oh, can he get onto this?
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Ake, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Szoboszlai, Ake, threads one in, brilliantly cut out. Goes long and straight. Saliba, the muscular approach does pay off here, and he's worked it through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's hoisted clear. Duke always looking for that half a chance. And he plays one through. Isak is onto it in a flash. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. But that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Isak. Ake. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Alisson can clear it away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Isak. And he's there to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. Owen. Nicely weighted ball. Deftly away. That'll be a throw-in. McAllister. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Saliba. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Duke. That is a great pick out. And it's been hooked away. And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. And Van Nistelrooy! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Isak. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Just about within shooting range. And there's his goal. Deep, deep into injury time. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Hello attendees, this
Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the
Hello,
perfect
everybody,
statement to
and
any
welcome to
potential
today's
rival
match.
that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus. I'm not sure what it...
Applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. McAllister. Menu. Now it's Isak. Foden. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he is... Oh, a gilt edge! Isak! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? McAllister. Well, that looks a decent ball. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. No, that was never going to make it. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Palmer. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's made its way. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool. Real chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's destined for the flank. And he's quick to return it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tarkowski promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a really well-measured ball. Menu threads one in. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Isak. Looking for the run. Now it's Gakpo. Havertz in acres of space out wide. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Havertz got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Mainu. Tries to pass it through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
McAllister.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Here's a shot! Fantastic from Mainu! A finish of true class! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just...
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to get it clear. And that brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field, number 10,
And we get things going
coming
again.
on the field is
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Ødegaard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread out to the left. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. Foden. He's found the way through. Played in, but terrific effort. There's a goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool drag themselves back again. Oh, great chance! And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's in! And again they hit the front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Chance! Oh, good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passes short and sharp. And that's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's managed to gift it back. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Jones. He's having a pop! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
It's a good foot in there. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Menu. Now Foden. That has been cut short. Tries from a long way out. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's through here. Van Dijk cuts it out. Marmoush. And Marmoush! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Foden. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out for a throw.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, that's a fine interception. McAllister. Now it's Haaland. Jones. Bernardo Silva. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Marmoush. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ekitike receives it in a good position here. Great defending, strong and determined. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on...
He's going for goal! And that is... Oh, he's been caught napping! Ekitike. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tarkowski gets across to intercept that. Ekitike! Ekitike! And he scores! Deep into injury time. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing...